Concord, North Carolina, here at the dirt track at Charlotte. The half-mile clay oval located right across Highway 29 from the big 1.5-mile speedway stadium-style facility built in the year of 2000. Nearly 14,000 seats have played host to some of the most famous races in the world of dirt track racing. Tonight holds home to the Western States Dwarf Car Association. Hello, race fans, and welcome to LSRTV. Here tonight, as I mentioned, the Western States Dwarf Car Association here live from the dirt track at Charlotte, and this place is rocking here tonight. These midget machines going to be taken to the track here. These guys in driver's meeting right now, and in a few minutes they'll be hitting the track for time trials to determine who's going to get the quickest time of the night. From there we'll move on to heat racing. In the booth tonight, I'm Brandon Kreutz. Charles Wooten behind the cameras with me here, and these guys going to be putting on one rockin' show here tonight as they do week after week. And again, we'd like to welcome everybody to LSRTV, your home for sim racing. For more awesome sim racing content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to get all notifications, and we would appreciate a like here on the broadcast. So it looks like quite a few entries here for a Friday night brawl here, the big half-mile racetrack in Charlotte Motor Speedway, well known here at the dirt track for multiple grooves of racing. This place can run either the very high line or the very low line, and it's kind of a toss-up on which line is going to be run where. New to all the sim racing stuff, you can check it out here. iRacing Motorsport Simulations, the #1 trusted sim for sim racers all over the world. Right now, some pretty good discounts going on for new members. Do you want to check it out? Go to iRacing.com. Again, from official sanctions such as USAC, NASCAR, World of Outlaws, IndyCar, IMSA, and much, much more. The list keeps going on as they keep adding new and official sanctions each and every year here to the iRacing service. Again, the #1 choice for sim racers and brands all over the world. iRacing.com, motorsport simulations. I believe they've got a nice 40% off for new members going on at the moment. Go ahead and check that out. Again, iRacing.com. Want to give a big shout out to our event sponsors here tonight. Again, WSDCA, the Western States Dwarf Car Association. Of course, our primary sponsors of the night, Zumalooma Graphics and Gilbert, our primary sponsors of the night. Divergent Duck Calls is sponsoring our Hard Charger Awards for both tonight and tomorrow night. We've got these guys running on track tomorrow night as well. M&M Chassis is giving a free autographed hats by Dr. Dwarf Frank Monroe for 14th in the A main and B mains in each night. 14 was his car number being. And Instant Images of Las Vegas is donating trophies for positions 1, 2, and 3 and the Hard Charger here tonight. So awesome perks here racing with WSDCA. And again, a big shout out to all of our supporters. Of course, we got to get the plugs for the channel sponsors as well. Sawblade.com, run lean. Again, sawblade.com, check them out. Quality saws and custom saw blades for whatever you need, whether it be residential or industrial. Of course, Fame Design and Media. Look fast, feel famous, Fame Design and Media. Check them out, facebook.com/Fame Design Media. East Coast Motorsports Media, the #1 trusted news source for racing news in the Northeast. Facebook.com/East Coast Motorsports Media. And of course, Race on Texas and 52 Media, the primary owners of LSRTV. raceontexas.com. Check out all the latest racing down south here, Texas area. Texas, Louisiana, a couple others thrown in there as well. Be sure to check them out, raceontexas.com. And of course, Clan Wars Server, the official communication partner of LSRTV. That is our communication system to bring you the top-notch vocal quality here for our announcing and everything that we do here on the broadcast. Does not excuse that my mic probably needs a refresher, as I have been pointed out by a few people already. But these guys hitting track for time trials now. So far, Sean Jones up at the top of the board, 16.097. Now as I speak to soon again, 15.960, Sean Jones at the top of the board. He beat his own lap time that time around, and he stole it right quick away from Mark Hansen. Hansen gaining a little bit of ground now up to the 15.9s. These guys get 4 times around to try to set that quick time here for the night. Lap time is going to get faster and faster each lap as long as there's no mistakes. So far, Sean Jones, Mark Hansen, Ren Johnson, your top 3 up at the top of the board right now. Again, we're going to go into 10 laps heat right after this is over. Heat racing format of the night, 10 laps heat, 4 cars in the feature. 5 possibilities or 5 possible heat races here. I'm not sure if we're going to get that or not. Good chance that we will. A lot of drivers here tonight looking to make their way into the main show. And we will have 1 consolation race that'll be 20 laps long. After we get through heat races, they'll determine how many cars go to the feature from there. And of course, the feature is going to be 40 laps in distance. So again, we're going to be finishing qualifying here in just a couple of minutes. These guys all trying to turn the fast lap here of the night. So far, still Sean Jones, top of the board, 15.824. Kenny holds on for quick time. Couple of times that I don't see at the top of the board that we are maybe going to come to expect. Ryan Ziotti, of course. Ryan Winter up there as well. Ryan Ziotti gains a few positions now. Now we're sitting right under Ryan Winter in that Ford machine, the 57, trying to take that top spot. Ziotti in the 57, rocking that high side. Now he's going to call it quits. Completed all 4 laps. He's going to qualify himself all the way up to that 4th position. Ryan Winter all the way back there in 3rd. So Jones, Hansen, and Winter are going to be making up your top 3 so far. Again, we'd like to thank all of the race fans here for tuning in tonight live on LSRTV. You're watching WSDCA action, Western States Dwarf Car Association. These guys, week after week, put on such a great show and a lot of good racing here. And, you know, I'm looking at this Consolation and not many drivers. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drivers in this Consolation. A lot of drivers going to be sent home early tonight before the A-Main. And it's going to be almost a miniature A-Main in itself, with being 20 laps in length for that Consolation race. About 15 more seconds now. These guys will be heading into heat race number 1 of the night. Getting told some last minute name changes as well, so I do apologize if I mix up anybody's name here. some driver changes, if you will. So it may differ in my system as it does in the driver's seat. So again, I do apologize in advance. These guys set to hit the track here for heat race number 1. Here's your starting lineup. Sean Jones starting on pole in that 80 machine. Michael Grenhart starting second. Third position is going to be Darren Brown. Cameron Russell going to be starting in that 4th position. Brad Bain starting 6th. Colton Davis in that 6th position. Tony Strum going to be in that 7th spot. Merrick Pipe going to be starting 8th. And Grayson Wells is going to be starting 9th. Being told Grayson Wells not in the driver's seat tonight. He is one of the officials. So he will not be taken to the track. So it will be 8 cars starting in heat race number 1. Again, the field of 8 cars on grid, ready to roll off. The Mighty Midgets here. The large, to them, Charlotte Motor Speedway, the dirt track at Charlotte. A big half-mile oval, a very racy clay oval. As we see good racing action here every week. A lot of side-by-side, 3 and even maybe 4 wide here with these guys. Again, it's only going to be 4 of these 8 drivers advancing to the main event here tonight. Sean Jones going to be your control car here off of this initial start. These guys get 2 pace laps around before the pace truck pulls around into the back straightaway entrance down into the infield. Before we go green flag racing. We see now the field rolls off of the grid behind the iRacing official Chevy Silverado pace truck. So, quick name change. Dylan Strum is going to be starting in that 7th position. Dylan Strum starting that 7th position back here in heat race number 1. But it is going to be the 80 machine. John Jones leading these guys to the green flag here tonight. This time around down the back straightaway, pace truck will make its way down into the safety of the infield. 80 machine and 12. It's going to be Michael Grenhart going to be starting to his outside. That iRacing official pace truck is in. Sean Jones going to be your control car again. Looking for the green flag for the first time of the night. Race fans, they're on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. The Mighty Machine stormed down into corner number 1, now down off of corner number 2, down the back straightaway. A potential battle for the lead here. Michael Grenhart going to be trying to make his way down onto that low side. He's rocking that middle groove now, down into corner number 1. Grenhart looking for that first position, not quite able to get there. Your leader, Sean Jones, pulls away. Darren Brown behind him. Cameron Russell, for right now, has that transfer position. These guys spread out pretty quick here, rocking that middle groove, trying to run right up against that loose stuff there. You don't want to get yourself too high into that loose stuff. It could lead to potential trouble. We see your leader. He's up there, and he loses a lot of momentum there up on that very high side. Sean Jones trying to keep his momentum up against Michael Grenhart down in that 12 machine. They power down the back straightaway now down out of corner number 4 this time. These guys pretty spread out. Potential battle for second starting to heat up now. Trying to see if Darren Brown can get there. Your transfer position's clean and green back there. Darren Brown trying to fight for that second position. He just wants that one more spot, possibly for insurance. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there. Just a couple of laps to go. 6 laps in the book now. Brown in the 11. Granert in the 12. 3 laps to go with the stripe. Your leader, Sean Jones, is pulled away. Again, Granert trying to fight to hang on to that second position. This is the closest battle on the racetrack so far up within the transfer positions. These guys storm down into corner number 1 once again. They're running in each other's tire tracks here, just trying to keep them consistent. Sean Jones, your leader, takes the white flag, this time at the stripe down off of corner number 4. White flag in the air. Now down through corners number 3 and 4 once again. Sean Jones is going to get the win. Granert slips up high. He's going to hold on to that second position. Jones, Granert, Brown, and Cameron Russell going to round out your top 4 and your transfer positions directly into the A main. Now on to heat race number 2. Mark Hansen going to be starting on pole up there in the 79 car. Cody Majors going to be to his outside. Darian Balestrini going to be in that 3rd spot. Justin Winter starting 4th. Nick Vasquez going to be in that 5th position. Chase Osborne starting 6th. Josh Young in 7th. Starting 8th on the grid is going to be Josh Pipe. Again, 8 cars going to be taking the green flag here in heat race number 2. 5 heat races scheduled here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. Not this time, but next time around, these guys will be firing down off of corner number 4. If you're interested in becoming a marketing partner here with LSRTV, visit livesimracing.com. We've got many positions available. Again, livesimracing.com. Head over to the contact us page. We'd like to accept any offers that we can. Typically, spots will include a spot on the overlays, a commercial spots, and a special readout each night from our announcers or commentators here at Live Sim Racing. Pace truck pulls off down the back straightaway this time. The field in the hands of Mark Hansen. They're going to be firing down off of corner number 4 this time. They're on the throttle. Green flag is in the air for heat race number 2. The field powers off of corner number 2 this time. Mark Hansen may have some company back behind him. Cody Majors wants something to say for that lead position. Back there for the transfer position now. Things getting spicy. Darren Balestrini, he may have some company down on the low side. It's going to be side by side this time down the back straightaway. Maybe a drag race down into corner number 3. Look out down off of corner number 4, almost 3 wide for that 4th position. 4 drivers under a blanket for that 4th position. Everybody wants to try to get locked into the main event now. Big slide job down there off of corner number 4. Balestrini holds the crossover. Josh Young trying to have something to say here over this transfer spot. Almost a little bit of contact that time off of corner number 2. This time off of corner number 4 once again. That was surely some contact there. Around goes Balestrini. Big trouble back there for him. He's going to have to go through the consolation race now. No caution flies. Side by side for the transfer spot once again. Velasquez wants that transfer position now. 6 laps in the books. Up into that loose stuff goes Young. It's going to be a drag race down into corner number 3. Side by side, the slider and the crossover now down off of corner number 4. At the stripe that time is going to be Velasquez. Josh Young trying to get that position back now. Down into corner number 3. He's up to the outside wall. Big contact. He manages to recover. Hills it on all 4. Somehow he didn't go over. That was a big moment for Young now, and now he's got a catch-up to do. He's got company from the 56 behind him. Chase Osborne trying to gain that one more position. Best 17 looks like to be ill handling at the moment. But up front, Mark Hansen going to be leading this thing possibly all the way. Off of corner number 4. The white silk going to be in the air. White flag in the air this time around at the stripe. Mark Hansen leading this thing all the way. Possible battle going on back there for second. Now down the back straightaway. I think these guys are going to hold strong to where they are. Now we're off of corner number 4. Mark Hansen going to get the heat race win. Cody Majors in second. Justin Winter in third. And Velasco is going to walk away with that transfer position in that 4th spot. That is your top 4 and your transfer positions directly into the A main events as we head into heat race number 3. Starting on pole for heat race number 3, it's going to be the number 4, one of the fan favorites here with WSDCA, Ryan Winter, starting on pole here. Starting his outside, the number 42, Ren Johnson. Tony Steppenmeiser going to be starting in that 3rd spot. Brandon Wiley in 4th. Dennis Gilchrist is going to be in that 5th position. Trenton Morley going to be in starting 6th. 7th is going to be Corey Eaton, and Jesse Taylor going to be in that 8th position. The field rolls off for the start of heat race number 3 of 5. If you'd like to have your racer series broadcast here on LSRTV, head over to LiveSimRacing.com. Check out our prices there on our website page. We've got 3 different price sets there, and we've been offered discount for bulk race packages. If you got a series that'll be perfect for you, high quality broadcast week after week. So these guys are set to go green flag racing this next time down off of quarter number 4. Pace truck makes its way down into the safety of the infield once again. Ryan Winter going to be your control car here for the start of heat race number 3. The field stacks up, and they're on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. Already a little bit of 3-wide action going on back there for that 4th position. Battle for 3rd, maybe. Up at a loose stuff is Brandon Wiley. Dennis Gilchrist trying to make something happen. A little bit of a push there for that 36 machine. Down off of quarter number 4. Manages to recover. Hangs on to that 4th position. This time down off of corner number 2 now. Brandon Wiley up and contact the outside wall. Gotta be careful. We've seen that play trouble for a couple of drivers already tonight. Steppenmeiser back there in that 3rd position. Or in that 5th spot, sorry, my scoring is kind of messed up here. Can never seem to go night here without technical issues on my end, but battle for the 2nd position. Ren Johnson is under fire from Brandon Wiley. Now Wiley's going to pull the slide job down into corner number 3. Now the crossover off turn 4. Down into corner number 1. It's going to be a big slider up on the outside wall. He goes around. Ren Johnson, big contact with the outside wall. He manages to keep it straight, but he's going to lose all of that track position. Unbelievable. Ryan Winter already took the halfway mark in this race, coming around for 4 laps to go this time at the stripe. Wiley, no company behind him. Dennis Gilchrist, he's locked in. He's in that 3rd position. Steppenmeiser put himself all the way up to 4th already. Ryan Winter, watching him ride all the way up against that outside wall and kind of cutting it a little bit short off of quarter exit there off of each corner. Trying to maybe kind of dime into the corner here as Ryan Winter just cut it a little bit short now, all the way against the outside wall. That time by found some tack up there right against that loose stuff, and sure enough, the cushion's going to build up there as the night goes on. This time at a turn 4, white flag will fly for the Ford machine and Ryan Winter. The field is all spread out now. No competition. These guys pretty much locked in where they are as long as there's no serious mistakes. This time, down off of quarter number 4, checker flag will fly for the Ford machine. Ryan Winter, heat race number 3 winner. Brandon Wiley coming up in that second position. Gilcrease in third. Fourth is going to go to Seth Miser. Stefan Miser coming up in that third position. Now on to heat race number 4. Starting on pole, another fan favorite here for the series, Ryan Ziani in that 57 machine. Going to be starting on pole. Danny Davis starting second of the 23 right to his outside. Ridge Abbott going to be starting that third position. Ryan Plexico starting fourth. Thomas Velasquez starting in that 5th position. Sean Whitney starting in that 6th spot. 7th is going to go to Michael Keebler. And rounding out the field in 8th is going to be Frederick Schneider. So again, the field rolls off. They'll get about 2 laps around the dirt track at Charlotte before going to green flag racing action. And again, race fans, I do apologize for any name mispronunciations. We really didn't have much time coming into tonight. I kind of came into tonight's broadcast tots, and I guess I don't have too much energy here. Didn't have any caffeine before doing this, so I do apologize in advance. It is a late night here for me on the East Coast, but field stacked up, doubled up. Ready to go to some green flag racing action. Ryan Ziani has the field in hands. He powers off a quarter number 4. Green flag is in the air for heat race number 4. Ryan Ziani, a big jump there down off of the initial starts. A battle for second is going to happen. Ridge Abbott, he's going to be under fire. That's going to be Danny Davis to his inside. Now it's going to be a battle for the transfer spot. Back there for the 4th position. Ryan Plexico trying to make something happen. He's got to hit the binders. Look out, Plexico. They stacked up in front of him. A little bit of a push down there. That time off of quarter number 2. Now this time off of quarter number 4. It's going to be 4 or 5 cars under a blanket for 4th. As of right now, it's Sean Whitney that held that position that last time across the line. It's going to be a drag race down into quarter number 3 once again. Plexico on the outside trying to make something happen. Trying to gain that 4th position. His eyes all going at it, nearly touching wheels that time down off of corner number 2. And the Nerf bar rim riding that outside wall. Absolutely killer racetrack tonight. 3 wide down off of quarter number 4 that last time around. Look out, so an attempt at a slide job was maybe made, or maybe he hit the slick, but almost contact there that last time around. Plexico trying to make that bottom side work now. He's going to get that 4th position that last time across the stripe. Plexico, the slide job for 4th, contact, and around goes Plexico, almost. Big contact. That was Danny Davis back there. He managed to hold it under control, but a tough break for Danny Davis. Contact for the transfer position. So as of right now, Thomas Velasquez is going to be holding on to that 4th position under fire from Sean Whitney behind him now. The transfer spot's been hot all the night so far. Nobody's gotten it easy in each one of these heat races yet. They've all had to fight for it one way or another. That 14 machine manages to pull ahead from him. This time at a turn 4, Diotti's going to get the white flag. Battle for second. Abbott trying to make that high side work. Contact around goes Plexico in the middle of the racetrack. He gets it out of the way, but Plexico, he was in a transfer position. He's going to have to go to one of the Consolation race, but at a corner number 4, Ryan Diotti gets the heat race win. With Abbott going to come home in second. Thomas Velasquez comes home in that third position. And finishing fourth is going to be Sean Whitney. What a heat race number 4. Lots of drama, lots of action. And we go into our 5th and final heat race before the Consolation. Your starting lineup for heat race number 5, your last heat race for the night. Brandon Weatherford going to be starting that pole position. Bruce Napier going to be in that second position right to his outside. Camden Robustelli going to be in that third position. Ron Lingron going to be in that fourth spot. Kobe Kern starting 5th. Tyler Blasher starting in that 6th position. And 7th is going to be Ryan Martinez. I do believe that may round out your field. No, Buddy Mills Jr., I'm sorry, going to be starting at that 8th spot. And he exits the track, so it's going to be 7 cars starting in heat race number 5. Since 2013, LSRTV has been leading the way for broadcasting innovation here in the iRacing service. If you'd like to join the team, we are hiring for producers and commentators here on the channel. If you have iRacing, you know how to work it. We're looking for some experienced guys and some quality guys to come and join our team. Again, livesimracing.com. Head to the contact us page and send us an email. We're interested in hearing from everybody. Pace truck pulls in this time around down the back straightaway. Brandon Weatherford going to be leading these guys to the green flag. Your control car for heat race number 5. He's on the throttle down at a corner number 4. Green flag is in the air. Weatherford going to be under fire behind him. They're going to be a drag race back there for that second position. Don't look now. Here comes Lindgren going to be trying to fight for that first position, 4th to 2nd in 1 lap. Now he's going to try to fight down low. Try to pull the slide job, not going to be able to clear that time around. That 16 machine trying to make that bottom side work now all the way against that outside wall. He just does not have the momentum off compared to Weatherford. It was a battle for 3rd behind them. Now we'll battle for the transfer spots. Possible battle for 4th going to be heating up. Bruce Napier going to be looking for that 4th position. Or he is currently in that 4th position. I'm sorry, Camden Robustelli going to be looking to get into that transfer position now. And it's going to be a drag race down into corner number 3. The slide job from Robustelli down low. Can he make a stick? He does. He clears for that 4th position. Robustelli in that 25, trying to make it work, now gaining on 3rd already. All of these guys fighting hard to get into this A-main event. Robustelli with trouble now. He manages to hang on to that 4th position. The 0-4 and Happy are going to be right behind him. Napier loses position now, or he loses momentum. Robustelli trying to fight down low for that 3rd position now, trying to get that insurance spot away from Kobe Kearns. Kearns is going to lose that third position. Now Kearns is still in that transfer position, but he doesn't want to give it up that easily. Right to the rear Nerf bar goes Kobe Kearns of the 19 machine. Now a little bit of loose, and the 0-4 is going to pull the slider. The crossover down this time at a quarter number 4. Oh, over the outside wall, Happier. He manages to hang on, but he's outside of that transfer position. This time at a quarter 4. We had a swap for the lead. Lindgren going to be taking the white flag this time. Brandon Weatherford going to be in that second position. Crobastelli hanging on to third. Kobe Kearns in that fourth position now. This time at a quarter number 4. Lindgren gets the checkered. Weatherford is going to be second. Robustelli in third. And Kobe Kearns comes in with the fourth and final transfer position into the game main. Man, oh man, race fans. Good racing so far, all 5 heat races. Consolation Racing time. These guys, it's almost like a miniature A main. These guys got 20 laps to decide which 4 cars are getting into the main event. Again, 4 cars out of a 21 car field transferring into the main event. Starting on pole, the 89 machine, Colton Davis, going to be front row inside. He's going to be your pole sitter. Josh Young starting in that second position to his outside. Red Johnson starting third. Fourth is going to be Danny Davis. Row 3, Bruce Napier, Brad Bain. Seventh's going to be Chase Osborne. Corey Eaton going to be starting at that 8th spot. Michael Keebler starting 9th. Ryan Martinez in 10th. Tanya Strum going to be in that 11th position. John Pipe starting 12th. Jesse Taylor 13th. 14th, Ryan Plexico. Tyler Blasher going to be in that 15th spot. Merrick Pipe going to be in 16th. Darian Balestrini going to be starting in that 17th spot. 18th, Trenton Morley. And Frederick Snyder starting at 19th. 19 cars going to be taking the green here in the Consolation event. Again, Colin Davis, your control car. Next time around, will be catching the green flag. Pace truck makes its way down into the safety of the infield, down the back straightaway. Colton Davis going to be leading the field to the green. And that NOS Energy 89 machine. He's on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. B-main style. Davis leads the field this time down in the quarter number 2. Josh Young right up to his rear Nerf bar. The position watch right now is all the way back in 4th. Caution flag is in the air. Colton Davis, your leader, upside down in quarter number 3. The field stacks up behind him. Another one upside down at turn 4. We look back at the LSRTV replay. Let's see what happened. Colton Davis taking a wild ride all by himself up into the turn 3 wall. He jumped the cushion up into that loose stuff. He bicycled it up onto 2 wheels. And up and over goes that NOS Energy number 89 machine. Unbelievable turn of events for that 89 machine. Just has not had good luck in this series yet. Man, you know, these race cars, folks, are so light, it does not take much for these things to go up and over. As we saw, he just hit the loose stuff and he bicycled up onto 2 wheels and up and over. He went up against the outside wall and kind of a chain reaction there. The field stacked up as the caution came out, trying to avoid the mayhem, and they all stacked up, and next thing you know, we got a new top 5 here. Josh Young going to be a control car here on this restart. Napper going to be at his outside. Brent Johnson in 3rd. 4th is Chase Osborne. And Michael Keebler is going to be your top 5. Chase Osborne right now setting into that transfer position. Josh Young going to be leading these guys to the green flag once again this time around. a racy dirt track at Charlotte here tonight. Pace truck is off. Josh Young just waiting for the signal from your head starter. Waiting to hit the throttle as they're on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. They stack up behind him. So far, we keep it green off the restart in the back of the field. 3 wide for the lead. This time down off the corner number 2. New leader, Bruce Napier, going to be taking it down the back straightaway in the 0-4 machine. Josh Young fighting to his inside. Not quite able to get there, but he has the momentum this time down off of corner number 2. Josh Young trying to make something happen, not going to be able to make it work. Again, the top 4 locked into the A main. Look out 42, Ren Johnson. He hit the slate, got a little bit squirrely this time down off of corner number 4. Now to his inside, Chase Osborne trying to make it stick, almost contact to the rear nip bar from Ren Johnson. Now here comes the 3 machine of Plexico, trying to use that middle groove. Loose gets Osborne that time down through corner number 3 and 4. Plexico grabs that 3rd position. Ren Johnson trying to fight for the transfer spot. Now contact almost around goes that 42. Now he's got company back behind him. He falls back to 5th. Chase Osborne trying to fight him down outside. Ren Johnson going to say, hey, I want that spot back. Fight for the lead up front. Josh Young side by side. Little bit of contact down the back straightaway now. 0-4 trying to pull the slider. That he does up into the loose stuff. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Young, Napier, going to be going at it now. Napier, a little bit of contact between those 2 drivers once again. The 0-4 takes it down the back straightaway. Now loose almost around goes the 0-4 out of corner number 4. Oh, contact once again. Josh Young letting him know that he's there. Now door-to-door racing down the back straightaway once again. Josh Young trying to gain that consolation race win. They get into lap traffic. It's going to play no interference for the race lead. On the binders is Young again. The 0-4 gets loose. Bruce Napier, Josh Young going at it for the lead. Now Ryan Plexico starting to make his way into the picture. Plexico trying to use that middle line to his advantage. Now a battle for the lead once again. They're going to be side by side this time down off of corner number 4. The momentum just is going to go to the high side once again. The 0-4. Napier on the outside has the advantage. And I think Young just really has to dive in the corner. He has to try to find the tack. He has to play around with it. That very bottom line may have some grip left in it, but I'm sure these drivers aren't going to venture down there this early in the night. They want to ensure that they're locked in. Now a big-time slide job from Josh Young. He gets all the way up to the outside wall. Can he hold it to 0-4, trying to make something happen? And almost a little bit of contact that time once again out of corner number 2. A little bit of contact with the outside wall is the 0-4. These guys get spread out now once again. The top 4 all locked in. No company up there in the top 4. They're nice and spread out. Napier in that 2nd position. Josh Young leading so far. Lap traffic again. No interference as of right now. 2 laps to go. 3 laps to go, I'm sorry. This time it's going to be 2 to go out of quarter number 4. Josh Young has the consolation race lead. Napier in the 0-4 back behind him. Ryan Plexico hanging on to that 3rd position. Plexico did not have good luck last week. I don't believe he even made the A-main last week. Ren Johnson coming up on him for the 3rd position. Possible battle about to break out. White flag in the air. I think these guys got to just hold true to where they are. This time out of corner number 4, your consolation race wins going to go to Josh Young. Bruce Napier coming up in second. Ryan Plexico in third. Fourth is going to go to Ren Johnson. Fifth, Colton Davis. Your top 4 cars locked in. So race fans, these guys going to go into a quick warm-up session for the locked-in drivers. We're going to step away to a quick commercial break here. Stay with us, LSRTV, your home for sim racing. We'll be right back.
We're based out of West Monroe, Louisiana. We do custom T-shirts, racing. We'll do any shirt. We'll do schools, churches, fundraisers. We do a ton of event shirts, as you can see on our board here, all around our banner. Personalized. I mean, we do anything. It doesn't matter to us. We got the custom rugs. We use all the, top quality shirts, inks and everything. Hoodies, hats. We do embroidered hats, embroidered shirts. Just you can call us for anything. We do offer the bag and fold, to where we, you can receive them and they're already labeled and tagged and bagged, ready to give out to your customers. So you just call us and just tell us, hey, this is what we're looking at doing, and if we're going to put the car on there, it is 125 quantity minimum. If it's without the car, it's 60 quantity minimum. That's strictly on the racing stuff. If it's a business or something, if you race on Texas shirts, it's a little bit differently. You can call us. It just depends on your quantity and ink colors. Everything is hand drawn. I mean, everything. We don't Photoshop anything onto a shirt or anything like that. Everything that we go through, everything is drawn, and which is the reason for the art fees. Because we do have several graphic artists that draw for us, and they're really good. So what we do is on any package that you do, we can mix and match. We can do any colors. You can do purple, red, blue, green, and do the rest black. It doesn't matter to us. With your design on there, we can do hoodies. We can do hoodies, long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, tank tops. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's almost limitless what you can do, and you can put all that together in that package to make that minimum requirements. They can call us 318-278-7191, or they can email us at bulletprooftees@yahoo.com, or they can go to the website bulletprooftees.com.
They say everything is bigger. These guys down in Texas aren't messing around. This feature race will separate the boys from the men, the girls from the ladies. Can you handle racing 300 laps for $25,000? It's not as easy as you think. We don't stop to tow those too weak. We just push them out of the way. We don't run 20 laps. We run 300 each night. We don't care about what you and your boys have under the hood. Bring all you got. Don't be scared. Call my Cowboy Jack today to get signed up. It all goes down on October 2nd and 3rd in Mesquite, Texas, just outside of Dallas. Kenny Wallace is coming back this year to try again. You don't have excuses. Go to LoneStar600.com now.
Welcome back, race fans, to LSRTV, your home for sim racing, and we're here for some A-main racing action. Time to bring you your starting lineup. Starting on pole, the 80 machine's going to be Sean Jones, starting front row inside. Mark Hansen going to be starting in the second position. His outside, that 79 machine. Ryan Winter starting third. Ryan Ziotti starting fourth. It's going to be the Ryan and Ryan show. They're in row number 2. Ron Lindgren going to be starting in that 5th position. Michael Grunner starting in 6th. 7th's going to be Cody Majors. 8th position is going to be Brandon Wiley. Rich Abbott going to be starting 9th. Brandon Weatherford in 10th. That's going to round out your top 10. Jaron Brown in 11th. Justin Winter 12th. Dennis Gilcrease starting in that 13th position. 14th, Thomas Velasquez. Cameron Robustelli starting in 15th. Cameron Russell starting in 16th. 17th is going to be Nick Velasquez. 18 is going to be Tony Steffensmeiser. I apologize. Steffensmeiser. There we go. Sean Whitney going to be starting in that 19th spot. 20th is going to be Kobe Kearns. Josh Young in 21st. 22nd is going to be Bruce Napier. Ryan Plexico in 23rd. Brent Johnson's going to round out your field in 24th. 24 cars set to take the green flag tonight for 48 laps around the dirt track at Charlotte. Sean Jones ready to rock and roll here tonight. Next time out of corner number 4. Make your picks, folks. Who's going to win this thing? I know who our 2 fan favorites are on a normal week-to-week basis, but I think a couple of these other guys want to try to take their throne away. Pace truck is in. Race fans, buckle your seatbelts, hold on to your hats. The mighty midgets are ready to make some noise. It's showtime. Down out of quarter number 2. This time around, Sean Jones gets the advantage. Don't look now. Here comes the 4 machine. Ryan Winter trying to make some noise up there. He gets that second position already. 3 wide, 4 wide for the 4th position. Those guys all settle it out. It's going to be 3 cars under a blanket back there for the 3rd spot now. Mark Hansen trying to hang on, but here comes Diotti down below him. Mark Hansen gets the run off. He's going to pull the slide job on Ryan Winter now for that 2nd spot. Winter with a crossover down the back straightaway. He's going to hang on to it this time around. Hansen still right up to his rear nerf bar. Here comes Diotti trying to fight to the inside. He tries to get the nose out of him. Not going to make it work that time around. Down through corners number 1 and 2. Diotti trying to find a way around, ripping that high side right up to the rear nerf bar of Hansen. Hansen gonna ride that middle groove now. Trying to find some tack, trying to find some grip down there. The middle groove just loses that much momentum. Now Winter's gonna pull away once again. Still clean and green so far in the same main events. Ryan Ziotti trying to make that middle groove work. He may have the momentum, not going to be able to make it work that time down off of quarter number 4. These guys keep battling. Now we see a couple other cars making their way into the picture. Here comes Lindgren. He's going to try to fight to the inside. He gets a little bit of slideways this time down off of quarter number 4. He's forced to diamond it off into the slick. He manages to hang on to that momentum. Now he's going to try to pull the slide and almost contact that time down off of quarter number 2. Not going to be able to make it stick. He loses this position now. Now trying to fight for that 4th position. He tried to kill 2 birds, 1 stone that last time by. Not going to be able to make it work. Now he's going to be under fire for that 5th position. Look out. Here comes Cody Majors trying to make that bottom side work. There is some tack down there as we saw him lift that left front right off the ground that last time. Down off of quarter 4. Car upside down. That's time out of quarter number 4. Caution flag is in the air. That's going to be Weatherford. Brandon Weatherford upside down at quarter number 4. Big time trouble. But that wasn't Weatherford upside down. That was Sean Jones upside down. What happened to him? He was your race leader. Your race leader. Big big time implications all by himself. He got up too high, he jumped the cushion up to the outside wall, and up and over goes Sean Jones. Brandon Weatherford coming in late and making heavy contact with him. Man, oh man. That was Dennis Gilcrease making some, Ron Lindgren going to be making some pretty heavy contact with him as well. Big time implication for your former race leader. That'll pass the race lead off to Ryan Winter. Mark Hansen going to be right behind him. Ryan Ziotti in that third position. Cody Majors and Michael Grenner going to be trying to make some noise up there in the top 5 as well. So again, your former race leader, Sean Jones, was upside down there, down in corner number 4. Man, oh man. So Ryan Winter, I believe, was last week's winner of the night. So these guys ready to get going here. The Delaware style restart. Ryan Winter's on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. Already 3 wide back there for that second position. These guys all going to try to sort it out. Mark Hansen ripping that high side. Now he's got company. 3 wide down the back straightaway, cutting it close. Down into corner number 3. Ziotti with a big time slider. He's going to make a stick down off of corner number 4. New second placeman, Ryan Ziotti. Ziotti is not out of the clear yet. He's still got a couple of cars trying to make that low side work. Here comes Cody Majors ripping that low side. We know that bottom side's got a little bit of tack to it, as Majors has shown so far here tonight. Ziotti is rocking right up against that outside wall. Ziotti, we saw implications from last week, riding too close to that outside wall. He went up and over last week. Trying to make that low side work now is F57. He moves all the way back to the outside wall. The Ryan and Ryan show up front once again. Ryan Winters and gonna be in that number 1 spots. Ryan Ziotti in number 2 spots. Mark Hansen battling it out, trying to hang on to that third position against Cody Majors. Majors down on the low side is gonna be able to make it work. Just easy in, easy off. There's the strategy for that 54. Now caution flag on the speedway once again. And I do believe more implications for Sean Jones. They rolled that car back over. He managed to get it going once again, and the same results. He had to get on the binders for, I believe that was the 14 car in front of him. And he slid all the way up to the outside wall. 2 cars going over there. Man, who's that other one? I believe Sean Whitney was, Sean Whitney, the other car to go up and over. And that 15 machine, so 2 cars going over there. So this has proven to be a tough racetrack for a few of these guys already. And again, race fans, big shout out to our sponsors on the night, Zoom Graphics and Gilbert, your main sponsors. Again, we're going to be looking out for the Hard Charger, sponsored by Beverage and Duck Calls. They're going to be sponsoring the Hard Charger for both nights here. M&M Chassis giving away free autographed hats by Dr. Dwarf Frank Monroe for 14th in the A main and the B mains. And instant images of Las Vegas giving away trophies for the top 3 in the Hard Charger. The field stacked up, doubled up, ready to go. Green flag racing once again. Ryan Winter all by him lonesome here on the front row. Delaware style restart. The field is ready to go. They're on the throttle. Green flag is back in the air. Winter ducks it all the way down low. Diotti's got company from behind him. Not the start that he wanted. Here comes Mark Hansen. Hansen rips that high side. He manages to slide right up in front of that 57 machine. The 79 has something to say. He's going to defend that low side now. Now slide it all the way back up to the outside. Cushion one car around. Back of the field, no caution yet. This may bring one out, however. Caution flag flies. Michael Grenert, implications for him. He's upside down on the racetrack, down the front straightaway. Oh, he clipped the Uke tire out of turn 4, spun it around and got collected again. And again and again, and that'll send him up and over just past the starter stand. Tough break for Grenert. Ryan Winter is still going to be your control car here. Need to give a shout out to our channel sponsors as well. Sawblade.com, Clan Wars Servers, Fame Design and Media, and East Coast Motorsports Media, and of course, 52 Media and Race on Texas. If you'd like to become a partner with LSRTV, go ahead and head to our website, livesimracing.com, and over to the Contact Us page. We'd be happy to hear from you. Great exposure. Logos on our overlays here, as well as commercial positions and custom readouts at each and every broadcast here from our commentators or announcers. Once again, the lights up top of the iRacing official pace truck are out. It's going to be making its way down into the infield, this time down the back straightaway. Ryan Winter is going to have the field in hand once again. Diotti trying to look for a better start this time. 25 laps in, we're green once again. Already going to be a side-by-side battle for that second position. Hansen going to try to dive it in deep, not going to be able to make work. He's got company back behind him for that third position now. Possible battle for the lead starting to fire up. The Ryan and Ryan show up at the front of the stage. Ryan Winter trying to hang on to the lead. He took that defensive line down through corners number 3 and 4 that last time around. Now both of these guys going to be high, wide, and hits him down off of corner number 2. Diotti dives down low. He drives it in deep. He's going to pull the slider this time out of corner number 4. New leader at the line, Ryan Diotti. Ryan Winter making contact. Up and over goes Ryan Diotti. Up on the outside catch fence. Your race leader as of about last time by the stripe. No caution yet. We stay green. Now the caution flag flies. Ryan Diotti going up and over down the back straightaway. Contact between him and Ryan Winter. They're going into quarter number 1. Will send Diotti up to the outside wall. He gets hit by Mark Hansen. And again by, I believe, Ryan Plexico. And a wild ride there. And again he gets hit. A wild ride for Ryan Diotti there through quarters number 1 and 2. A wreck that started in turn 1 carried all the way down to the beginning of the back straightaway. That will leave Ryan Diotti out of this race once again. He went over last week and he does it again tonight, this time with a little bit of help from Ryan Winter. And again, you know, one of those things, hard racing, something that I'd maybe call a racing deal. They made contact and kind of hooked Nerf bars a little bit there, but, you know, either way, a very tough break for that 57 crew. So once again, folks, try to bring the top sim racing content for you. If you missed our broadcast from earlier tonight, We have the Lucas Oil ASCS virtual series here, as well as you can head over to the Lucas Oil Facebook page, their official Lucas Oil Facebook page, to catch all the action from the Lucas Oil Esports Late Model Dirt Series. As our producer Charles Wooten was one behind the cameras in that one as well. Ryan Winter still going to be out front. He's on the throttle. Green flag is back in the air. 32 laps in of a 40-lap feature. Mark Hansen going to try to defend that second position back behind Tim Thomas Velasquez. Where did he come from? Up into that fourth position. Now they've got major company. Here comes Josh Young fighting in that bottom side. Where did he come from? Josh Young comes all the way up into that second position. He was fourth off the restart. Now here comes Hansen, almost contact, big time contact with the Uke tires. Mark Hansen. Caution flag flies. That was about a direct hit to the Uke tires I've seen here on the iRacing service. He tried to get the run off, and he tried to avoid making contact with Young there down on the low side of the speedway, and just plows into that Uke tire and gets hit again there, and nobody going up and over. Everybody manages to kind of pull away from that scene, but a very, very hard impact between a couple of cars. So we go caution flag once again on lap 36. A lot of your top contenders slowly but surely starting to wither away from incidents here on the racetrack. The Charlotte Motor Speedway, the dirt track at Charlotte, eating cars up and proving to be a tough surface here tonight. It's a slick racing surface. Probably about 2 or 3 grooves still out there, but these guys racing hard and getting into trouble out here. But with only a couple of laps to go, it's what you got to do. The field in the hands of Ryan Winter. Can anybody dethrone him tonight? He's on the throttle. Green flag is back in the air. Cody Majors rocking that high side. It's going to lead him into trouble. 4 wide for that third position there momentarily. Big contact between a few of those drivers. 5 wide off of quarter number 2. How they made it work is beyond me. Now one car going around into the entrance of turn 3. Big time pile up. One car up and over. White flag, no caution. White flag is in the air. Ryan Winter storms off a quarter number 2. He's going to ride that low line, playing it safe. Now down off a quarter number 4. Your A main winner, Ryan Winter. Cody Majors comes home second. Sean Jones steaming away in third. Where did Sean Jones come from, by the way? He found himself upside down twice in this race and still managed to come back to a third place. Man, oh man. Tough race for a lot of these drivers here, but your podium lines up down the front straightaway. Ryan Winter, Cody Majors, Sean Jones coming away with the top 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Stick around. We got the Clan Wars Servers post-race show up next. You're watching LSRTV. We'll be back.
They say everything is bigger. These guys down in Texas aren't messing around. This feature race will separate the boys from the men, the girls from the ladies. Can you handle racing 300 laps for $25,000? It's not as easy as you think. We don't stop to tow those too weak. We just push them out of the way. We don't run 20 laps. We run 300 each night. We don't care about what you and your boys have under the hood. Bring all you got. Don't be scared. Call my Cowboy Jack today to get signed up. It all goes down on October 2nd and 3rd in Mesquite, Texas, just outside of Dallas. Kenny Wallace is coming back this year to try again. You don't have excuses. Go to LoneStar600.com now.
Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the Western States Dwarf Car Association here live at LSRTV. We're here with your Clan Wars server post-race show, the official communication partner of LSRTV, Clan Wars servers. And just quickly want to run down through your race results. I remember that I didn't get a chance to do so here before we went off to break. So coming home with the win here, it's going to be Ryan Winter. Cody Majors finishing in that second position. Sean Jones coming home in third. Ridge Abbott going to be finishing in fourth. Cameron Russell in fifth. Ren Johnson's finishing sixth. Seventh's going to go to Brandon Weatherford. Kobe Kearns in that eighth position. Ninth is going to go to Ryan Plexico. And Michael Grenner going to be rounding out the top 10. The rest of the results will flash by on your screen. Again, we would like to thank all of the race fans for tuning in tonight. We will have your race winner interview here coming up in just a couple of moments. Want to give a quick shout out once again, super quick, to their event sponsors here for the nights. Of course, Zimmerlima Graphics and Gilbear, your primary sponsors here of the night. Divergent Duck Call sponsoring the Hard Charger Award for both nights tonight. We will make a post on our Facebook page about all of the award winners here tonight as well, so keep tuned for that. M&M Chassis giving away free autographed hats by Dr. Dwarf Frank Monroe for 14th in the A main and the B main here for each night. Of course, 14 was his car number. The reasoning for that: Instant Images of Las Vegas donating trophies for positions number 1, 2, and 3 and the Hard Charger, so very kind for them. So ladies and gentlemen, as I stand down here on the podium down here in Victory Lane, he's out of the race car now, your race winner of the night, Ryan Winter. Ryan, it was a brutal race out there. The racetrack was slick, but how you feeling after this win tonight?
Not the best race. I was just trying to stay out of the wall. Didn't really push it too hard. Sean was definitely checked out there for the first part of the race, and he hit the wall and flipped. And then I messed up going into 3 and didn't run the slider line. Giotti got by me, and then I ran into him. I apologize for that. Don't like winning a race like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it kind of looked like a racing deal. You two just kind of hooked Nerf bars. You both were showing a lot of speed. Go through those last couple of laps for us. You know, we knew we were coming off that one caution flag. The field kind of wrecked behind you coming to the white flag, but just go through that last restart for us.
I honestly messed up on a white flag lap for some reason. Going into 3, the car just biked up and I just went right through the middle in no man's land. So I was really worried that I was gonna get past, but then I just on the white flag, and then I just wanted to hit my marks, go to the top of 1 and 2, about half throttle, keep it nice and straight, and just almost on the wall, and then the slider line in 3 and 4, and it worked out.
Well, it was an awesome job here tonight. It's an awesome driving as every week. And you going to be here for tomorrow night's show, Ryan?
Oh, of course. We can't race in real life, and these are all the guys that we travel through Western States dwarf cars with, and it's really the best of the best dwarf car drivers that we're racing on iRacing, so it's fun while we're on lockdown. So I will be here until we start racing again.
Awesome to hear. And Ryan, last but not least, a strong performance here tonight. Is there anybody that you'd like to thank or give a shout out to?
M&M Chassis, Dorfold, Frank and Spanky, my mom, my dad, my wife. I really couldn't do without any of them. And DRI for building great shocks, and he's a setup man.
Awesome job. Race fans, your race winner of the night, Ryan Winter, your A-Main feature winner. Ryan, thanks for talking with us again.
Thank you, guys.
So, folks, that will about wrap it up for us. Again, want to give a quick shout out to the event sponsors here tonight, Zimmerlima Graphics and Gilbear. Divergent Duck Call sponsoring the Hard Charger Awards for both nights. M&M Chassis for giving away the free autographed hats by Dr. Dwarf Frank Monroe for 14th position, and A-Mains and B-Mains for each night. Instant Images of Las Vegas for donating the trophies. And of course, our channel sponsors, Sawblade.com, Run Lean, Plan War Servers, the official communication partner of LSRTV, Fame Design and Media, Look Fast, Feel Famous, and East Coast Motorsports Media, the #1 trusted news source for motorsports news along the East Coast. And of course, 52 Media and Race on Texas. We're going to be back with these guys tomorrow night, folks, so it's bound to be a good one, as it always is. Again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight here live at LSR TV. From Charles Wooten behind the cameras, myself, Brandon Kreutz, we'd like to say good racing and good night, and we will see you tomorrow night.
This broadcast is the copyrighted work of LSRTV and may not be rebroadcast, retranslated, or used in any form without the express written consent of 52 Media LLC and iRacing.com Motorsports Simulations. LSRTV would like to thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast.